What to do after you realize you've not shared your opus. You've not shared that song that's in your heart. I can appreciate how it might be influencing you. Welcome. Dr. Stephen Hobbs here from the Wealth Movement. I'm sharing this thought with you today is because this notion of the opus, you may have seen Mr. Holland's Opus, a movie that I quite enjoyed, music teacher sharing his love for music. But in the background, he'd always wanted to share, produce, put on stage his opus. And as the movie went along, he never quite got to that point in time, or that's how he saw it or even thought about it. And then as he neared his retirement, what took place was that his community, those that he touched through his story, his love of music, actually brought him to the auditorium of the school where he was teaching and played his opus. And I found that quite a stirring movie when I saw it, and then I watched it a couple of times because it brought to my heart, is that there is a song in every heart. I think we've heard that somewhere along the lines in our lives. I believe it's true. And with Mr. Holland is that he did get to hear his opus, but what was even more important is that he got to see the community that he touched. And I want to draw a comparison here is because as a Generation Xer, you're moving along in your life and you realize maybe you've not shared your song in your heart, you've not produced your opus, or you might even find yourself challenged by things that are going on in your life today and in the near future. And I would like to offer to you is that there is this world of mentoring. And it is a way to share your opus, to share the song that's in your heart, because mentoring is a great way to enjoy what you do and do what you enjoy. Because you get to share from the deep, rich inside of you what it is that you have experienced, your lived experience and the expertise that you have gained over those years. And there are people who are looking for those insights, that knowledge, those skills that you have, because there is a mentoring marketplace out there, and it is growing. And I suggest that if you have this calling to share more of who you are, to bring forth your song for the world, then I encourage you to look at mentoring. And one of the areas that you can look at, a book that I have written called Help Them Help You, and it is about 10 educating approaches that are available to learn, strengthen, focus, a way in which to present who you are and to interact with others, of which mentoring is one of those 10. There is a link below where you can learn more about it. I've also created a course on coaching and mentoring that you might find interesting, because often people talk about coaching, not so much about mentoring. And I believe that while they are connected and they do compete against each other, and yet they collaborate with one another, there is something to be said for the mentoring approach, the mentoring, educating approach. And I would so enjoy being able to share that with you. I've been a facilitative mentor for about 30 some years now, and I enjoy it immensely. And I've actually sung many songs through my facilitative mentoring, and I have produced a few of my own opus for the world. I continue to look forward to doing even more of that by assisting you so that you can find your mentoring pathway. So with that, I encourage you to comment, subscribe, like, share this video wherever you're seeing it. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to click the bell so that you get more notifications of videos like this. So in closing, I just wanted to share with you that this is part of the Extraordinary Wealthy Educator program. And you can always learn more by coming back here. There'll be more videos sharing with you more about this program. So with that, take care.